Hello there. Welcome to the Feral and Fabulous podcast, where we will do all kinds of crazy and wild things. And who knows what's going to happen. Kind of like what we were talking about earlier, kind of like Project Terror back in the 60s and 70s, you know, where the scientific and terrifying emerge. Although there will be very little science and probably a lot of terrifying stuff. So we will see. But I am super, super excited to have our guest, a most fabulous person who I have known forever, the one and only Kelli Pearson.
Yay,
with
thank
Chicago
you.
Title. Woohoo! Loving it.
I'm happy to be here.
Yes, I'm super excited to have you on. And I think we will do, as we have done many times in the past, I think we will do a celebratory toast to welcome you to the podcast. And we have already poured, and I'm so excited because even the producers are going to join us in on this toast.
Yes.
It is a little bit of my favorite. It's actually my favorite drink of all time. It is some Grand Patron.
Ooh.
So we've got our little shot glasses. So we're going to.
Yes.
Cheers to you guys and my fabulous producers, Matt Stigliano and Katie Rodriguez. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everyone. Tastes like heaven.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
Always. And that's the cool thing about a podcast is you never know when you're recording it, what time it is. You lose all track of time. You know, it's kind of like when we're in the podcast studio, it's like, I don't know. It's like time doesn't exist. It's kind of like you're in a different, it's really cool. I kind of like it. I vibe with it because I feel like in my other life I was a vampire of some sort. So I like dark cave, kind of like no light coming in. So anyway, I think it just works out perfectly for the setting. Well, I've got so many questions to ask you because I've known you for so long, and definitely I know you're without a doubt, the best title rep in San Antonio. So, and I've experienced that aspect. How long have we been working together as the title rep?
I mean, maybe 10, 11 years.
I was going to say over 10 years, and that was going to be my guess. And so, but of course, I've known you since. Gosh, I'm trying to think how old you were. You were a teenager, I think, when I first met you, and I lived across the street from you. And about how old were you then? I think you were driving.
Yes, I think probably 15.
Maybe right before you. Because I lived there several years, so I think you maybe were pre-driving when I first moved in, and then. I think you babysat my boys, didn't you?
I did. I did. Walk across the street. So easy.
And that's so crazy for me to think about. My boys were so young that they needed to be babysat.
Yes.
But again, you were an amazing babysitter. And like I said, the boys were always super excited when you were going to be coming over and watching them because you were just, like I said, such a cool person. Even as a teenager, you're a cool person.
Nice.
So it's like I said, it's just wild to think that even back then, I mean, obviously you weren't in the real estate business yet,
right?
But your dad was.
Yes.
So he was
been around
agent.
it my whole life, pretty much.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I remember, he would come out into the front yard and we would talk business and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sure through osmosis, you picked up a lot of different stuff. And
totally.
Yeah.
Too much, maybe. I don't know.
No. And I've watched that house. I think that, I've seen that other than the people that bought it at the time I sold it, I don't think anybody else has lived there, right? Don't the same people live there?
The same people.
Wow, that's so crazy.
Yeah. And they painted it dark.
Okay. So because I don't know if you remember this, but when I had first moved in, we did a big remodel on the kitchen.
Yes.
And so had kind of gutted it and everything. And I had been sleeping upstairs and it was just me and the boys. Mm-hmm. That's all that was living there. And basically when we finished, it was a funny story, not really funny, but not funny. When they finished remodeling the kitchen, and I think Jackson was probably like, gosh, he had to be in like he was in elementary school. Maybe he was like 6 or 7, something like that. You would maybe remember their ages better. But anyway, and then Stephen, of course, was like preteen or something like that.
Yes.
Maybe he was a teenager. But anyway, I had them come into the kitchen, and it was just after they had finished. And so I was so excited. I was like, okay. I said, guys, they were sitting at the breakfast table, and I said, what do you guys, want me to make you?
Yeah,
I said,
what am I cooking?
What am I cooking? And Jackson looks up at me and he goes, well, what's good here? So I was like,
so good.
Okay, not my most best mom moment,
No,
so,
it is.
So I definitely know that there were a few times when you babysat, and you definitely, I'm sure, fixed them really cool stuff in that kitchen that they liked a whole lot better than what they were familiar with me serving. So anyway, just crazy,
so funny,
crazy days back then. But
no, yes.
So tell me, in getting back to kind of the like title and real estate, because I know you've been doing that for a long time. Like, what is some of the crazy things that you feel like you've been dealing with lately? Because I know over the years we've both together dealt with a lot of crazy stuff.
Yes. Well, recently I went and did a signing at the jail, the county jail.
That's right.
Yes.
I remember that. I actually think that you helped me with that one.
Yes.
And I think I heard you were really popular in the prison yard.
I was.
I mean, it was really kind of a crazy thing.
I got some hoots and hollers.
How did that all how did you work that out? Because I know there were some challenges with that.
Yes. Okay. So we had someone go initially to try and get this person to sign.
Yes.
Didn't work out.
Yes.
So I was like, you know what? I have this fascination. I love prison shows. I love jail shows. My husband thinks I'm a psycho, but I love them.
If you guys don't think that she isn't the best title rep in the city, I promise you, and this is a true story, and she did it for one of my transactions, and so
I'll do it again too.
No, no,
she
is like, oh my God, she is no joke.
No, it was so fun. So I went. I cleaned out my purse first because I didn't know what I had in my purse.
Understand? You never know. Yeah. Absolutely.
So cleaned out my purse. I was going to wear an orange dress.
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh.
I got advice to not wear an orange dress.
Okay. And who advised you that?
Linda Anderson.
Oh, did she? Okay.
Yes.
I'm loving it. The team got involved and was advising. Okay.
She was very concerned about me. I also, on the way down there, I called my dad and I was like, hey, I'm going down to the jail, I'm going to do a signing. He's like, oh, how cool. But you'd think like a dad would be like,
who's concerned?
Who's going with you? Are you sure about this? He was just like, go for it, girl.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. So got down there, walk in, pretty easy. And I walk in and there's, inmate banking is like this big sign where I walked in.
It's called inmate banking?
Inmate banking. And so people were walking in to put money on their, friends and whoever's account. So anyways, they took me back to a different building, actually. Got hooted and hollered at on the way.
Oh, my God.
It was wild.
Oh, my God. Why didn't we have the film crew over there?
Oh. Next time,
Can we reenact it or
Next
something?
time.
Oh my gosh!
Next time.
Yes, absolutely.
And then get into the building. I'm the only one in there, and the guy lets me into this cinder block little room, and I have the papers. And here we go. Well, so she comes in, and I'm trying to slide them, for her to sign. Only one paper can fit through at a time. And trying to slide them through, and she's like, I don't have a pen. They don't let me have a pen. And I was like,
oh no.
Yeah. And so
she can't sign and you don't want you don't want it signed in blood because that would involve some kind of like sharp object.
Exactly.
Which I guess a pen could be that too.
Well, so I try and slip her the pen, but it doesn't fit through the plastic little slit. So I was like, wow, I went to UT. I have a good head on my shoulders.
Absolutely.
So I just unscrewed the pin and handed her the little ink cartridge. It was perfect. It's great.
Oh my gosh.
She signed and yeah.
And we know it got funded. So
And it funded.
yay.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
yes.
And that was, that was going way beyond what any normal
But I will
human
say
would have done in the
it was
circumstances.
probably one of my more fun days. I had a blast.
That's amazing.
And
Oh
I
my
wanted to
God.
go eat at that Jailhouse Cafe.
Oh
Did
my
you ever go
gosh.
there?
No. I didn't
used-
even know it existed.
Oh.
Is
okay.
it good?
No.
Okay.
No. But, well, I mean, if you like a good chicken fried steak and stuff, yeah.
Oh, I have high cholesterol,
Yeah.
so I probably better stay away from the chicken
Well,
fried
and I'm
steak.
not supposed to have the carbs right
Oh, there
now,
you go.
so.
You're an anti-carb girl, and I'm a I need low
But
cholesterol
growing
stuff.
up, we would always go as like a treat. It was either, Magic Time Machine with the dry ice drinks.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Or
oh my
Jailhouse
gosh.
Cafe.
Yeah.
And you're at Jailhouse Cafe and you could hear the guys hooting and hollering. It was so cool. My parents would take us there. It was cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's like old school.
Yeah.
Man, I'd forgotten about all those places.
Yes, yes.
I've got some stories on the Magic Time Machine.
My parents took my girls recently.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
And
wow.
my mom said the margarita was great.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. She was like, it was really good.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. I may have to take my full adult grown kids
I
there
know,
just
I know.
to reenact as if what it would have been like had I taken them there
And
as
you can-
when they really were kids.
Yes. You can still request your server. So they requested
And they
Wednesday.
still have the costumes and
Yes.
everything? Oh my gosh.
Wednesday Addams. They went around. The
Really?
kids can get autographs. Yeah. It's a whole thing.
Oh, I did not know that. That is
Yes,
so cool.
yes,
Oh my
yes.
gosh. Okay, I must do this. Well, now I have grandkids, so
Yes.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, and now my one granddaughter is driving, so
Oh,
I guess
I cannot
I may
believe
have to
that.
make-
She can drive you.
Yeah,
And you can have some
exactly.
margaritas.
I love it.
There you go.
I know. That is what's so cool about having kids and grandkids, because then
Amazing.
you are giving birth to future DDs. I mean, it's
so great.
It's all about. I love it.
I need to get her number.
Is it DDs or what is it?
Granddaughter. I don't know.
I don't
don't
either.
know. I don't know.
either. Okay, so tell me, I know that you have a lot of crazy things happen in the title industry, but recently we were just talking about the situation where, in other cities and states, they do it differently than we do here.
Right.
Here, each party, both the seller and the buyer, they sign at different times.
Yes.
Yet in other places, it's traditional for them to actually all sit around, like the buyers and the sellers and their representatives and their attorneys are all in one room together. And that's that doesn't happen here.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
do you know what the deal behind that is? Or is it just because we use title companies here rather than attorneys? Or like what you don't know what the reason for that is?
I don't.
Okay.
I wish I knew more about that actually, because I cannot picture buyers and sellers
Me either.
all in the room together.
No, exactly. Because in fact, I know you and I over the years, many different times have coordinated, okay, how many divorce situations have we
Yes.
handled, right?
Yes.
And so it's like, okay, the wife's coming in,
Exactly.
and the other wife is coming
Yes.
in, the ex-wife is coming in at a different time or whatever. I mean, it's just like you don't even want them to cross paths.
We got to slip people out the back door here.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
No. So if we go to such an extent, if we have a divorce situation or there's something weird going on or even a familial kind of, problem, I feel like we go to such an extent to make sure that they don't actually
don't.
interact and don't cross paths.
And not on the same emails.
Right.
I mean, not even an email.
No, exactly. So it's like you keep everything so separate. I'm like, what do these other places do?
Very interesting.
Like, I don't even understand that. Can you imagine? And I have talked to other agents that I do business with in other places that talk about it. And they say that many times there actually are arguments and things that erupt during these things. And I'm like, why do you continue to do that?
That is very bizarre. I could see also, though, the other side where it's like, oh, hey, I want to ask the lady I'm buying from, like, oh, I love plants and I love gardening. So, I'm Martha Stewart.
That she stands alone on that one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Kim's like, I do not have time
I have
for
a
that.
brown thumb. I am not, these nails are not getting in the dirt.
They are not made for
not
dirt.
happening. No, if I'm going to do if I'm doing farm to table,
You do different
somebody
farming.
else's farm, and it might be my table, but I'm not doing the transfer.
Well, I'll skip that story, but on farming, I have a great story. When I first started in title, oh man, I was at an office and I was asking, this was back when I used to go on like appointments, like I'm supposed to be doing often, So I was meeting with this agent and I go in. No,
Okay.
well,
Not yet.
not yet. So I go into the office and I'm like, hey, I'm here to meet with April or whoever it was. And they were like, oh, she's out farming. And I was like, oh, gosh.
Like farming in real estate?
Well, I didn't know what that was at the time. So I was like,
You thought she was farming?
oh, like I wonder what crops we have here. Like, what in the world? And this was before I had a green thumb.
Got it.
So I was
it.
like, is she out like growing basil or like what is she growing? Corn? What do we have here? Zucchini? I don't know. And I like,
Or
wow.
eggplant? Or is that, that's a
eggplant.
Taylor Swift thing, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know.
So literally I was like, oh my gosh. And I said, I didn't know she was a farmer. No, she's not a farmer. They were like, no, she's door knocking. We call it farming. I was like, oh no.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Y'all, this was like 12 years ago. Okay, so give me a little grace here.
We do a lot of different, things in this industry or we have a lot of terminology that if you're
Yes.
outside the bubble of this industry,
Okay, yes,
you
thank
have
you.
no clue. And I
Thank
get
you.
what you're saying because of course I knew what farming was because I've been in this business
Yeah.
since dirt, but
I had no idea.
I wouldn't have either. Honestly, had I not been in this industry, I would have, the only reference to farming was, the old farmer in the dell.
Yes. I mean, but if real estate farming should be like PHARM.
Yes.
ING, not
Yes.
farming. We should change it to PH.
I love that
Right?
actually.
Right?
Why don't we do
Distinguish
that?
it a little bit.
I think we should. I think there's no reason not to do
Right?
that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no, I love it. I mean, that's like I said, just one of the many interesting facets of this
Yes.
industry. I know we kind of touched on, some of the crazy things that
Yeah.
we've dealt with, but tell me about, I know in recent years, there has been a lot of scams and
yes.
just logistical movement of the money problems and people that have literally lost
is
hundreds
crazy.
of thousands of dollars in money wires that have been intercepted by
Correct.
bad actors. And so I know that's still a thing and we have to be
Yes.
super careful
Yes.
about it. So tell me a little bit about that because I think that's something that everybody should really be very aware of and,
Totally.
thinking about.
Totally. Well, first of all, we will never change our wiring instructions on you. There will never be a time when we tell you 5 minutes before, oh, wait, no, send it here instead. So keep that in mind. No, these fraudsters, they are so advanced right now. They are able to get into your email and they can just sit there and watch what you are doing. It is so freaky. They can hack in. They can pretend like they are you.
That's crazy.
Email the title company and say, hey, actually, we need our proceeds sent here. So we always, always, always call to verify.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, maybe I shouldn't say this. With the AI, someone can call you and you say hello and they got your voice.
That's so scary. It's so scary. And I don't know if you remember this, but back when Dave and I closed our house with you guys, they tried to do that.
I mean,
they tried to do that with our deal. Luckily, because Dave and I are both agents and very familiar with all the different scams that they try and do. So we were alerted to it and looking for it. But I've got to say that had we not been so attuned to what can happen,
yes,
I can see how people do fall prey to this.
Right.
And so what happens when somebody does intercept the money and they take it? Can you get it back, or like what happens?
So most of the time, since we are under the Fidelity umbrella.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Chicago Title falls under Fidelity.
Okay.
We have a huge team that is very skilled at, doing all the detective work and getting the money back. So most of the time we are able to get the money back. Now, this is if our escrow assistants and our escrow officers can catch it early enough.
Yeah.
If it's too late, most of the time it's too late. And then these people go fly to Aruba and live their best life,
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah,
It is very scary, but it's also, we've gone paperless.
Right.
And so the paperless stuff leaves a lot of open doors.
Yeah. No, I gotcha.
So
I gotcha.
It's the good and the bad.
Yeah. Yeah. No, exactly. Sometimes we talk about it all the time with technology. It's like the blessing and the curse at the same time, because like you said, technology allows us to do so many more things than we used to do. Just to give you an example, when I was first in real estate, this is crazy. This is back when faxes were like if you had a fax, that was like, wow, they've got a fax,
Yeah.
So, definitely that was a different time. But faxes kind of changed our life. And so it's just amazing to think that back, obviously now, when's the last time somebody said, I'll fax you?
I know.
No one says that anymore. People may have fax numbers, but they really don't use them.
No.
It's
well, now there's the email fax.
Yes.
But what is an email fax?
I know. It's an email.
Right?
Or maybe,
why don't we drop the fax?
Or maybe a client that's like my age or older that just has that technology at their home, and so for them they still fax stuff,
Oh, so you fax? I'm sounding really dumb.
No, you're not at all.
I blame the tequila.
No, here's the thing: we're both blonde, so we can have a blonde conversation.
So they're fax. Oh, they're faxing to an email.
I think so, but I don't know that for sure. But I do know that I've had clients that literally had the fax capability, but it wasn't. It was their fax to our email.
Okay, yes.
I think.
Well, maybe we should change that to PHAX.
Yes, I think so. I think
really,
you know what?
I'm
thinking so.
I'm onto something here.
I
know. We might be onto something.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we could even have eggplant start with a PH. I'm just saying it could happen. I don't know.
I love me some eggplant. Do you do eggplant?
You know what? This is crazy. I'm allergic to eggplant. Like this podcast room is painted
eggplant.
It's eggplant. I am allergic to eggplant and literally cannot eat eggplant. And not to say I'm not even sure if I like it, just because my reaction to it was so extreme that I don't like it because I'm allergic to it. But so that's a thing.
Interesting fact.
I love the color of eggplant, but I just can't actually eat eggplant. So, and I think you have some allergies too, don't you?
I do. Ugh.
Yeah, we have we have some things that are very simpatico.
I actually, non-food allergy related, I got stung by a wasp. So
I'm allergic.
Okay, same. I actually need to get an EpiPen.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
I need one so bad.
Don't you have thyroid issues too?
I do.
Not to delve into that, but
no, I do.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I think there is something.
Maybe we're related.
Yes, somehow. I know. We need to go back and see what tribes
interconnected
in our histories. I don't know.
No, but my wasp sting, I had no idea. I'd never been stung before.
Oh my God.
A tree fell on our fence. It's a really old fence, so we're trying to save it because wood is not cheap right now.
Hey,
so.
I hear you.
We're trying to piece this fence
except
together.
if you're a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Wood then creates a lot of income.
I love it. So I'm out there trying to, because my husband's not very handy, so I'm out there trying to push this limb off of our fence, and I get stung, and it was just a flash, and my arm, I'll have to show you the picture. My arm swelled up like a softball, huge. I took Benadryl. Well, later found out the Benadryl expired in 2017.
Oh,
but
2017?
Y'all, I don't even know.
Okay, that's.
I blame the fact that I've had kids and I've been busy.
I understand.
So, okay.
I understand.
And I haven't
I
needed
get that.
it. I haven't needed it. So I'm fine, whatever. I go to bed. The next day I'm at a lunch with a client or trying to get this agent
So this
to be
is
my
like
client.
24 hours later?
Correct. And we're at El Mirasol, not drinking.
Oh, wow.
I was on the iced tea.
Is that possible to go to El Mirasol and not drink?
It's hard. You have to
Okay.
sit inside. It's hard.
Okay, yeah. I'll have to get your notes on that
Yes.
later. You'll have to give me the inside scoop
it's
on
tough.
that. Yeah.
But I'm there, and all of a sudden, my arm turns red again.
It started coming back.
Yes.
I've had that happen because I have so many bad
Yes.
allergies. Yeah.
So I pretended like I had a phone call. So I go outside, and I'm like, oh no, I'm about to pass out. And I was like, I don't know if everyone's going to think I've been drinking too many margaritas.
Yeah. And you've had nothing.
Yeah,
No. No,
And so
allergies can be no
It was
joke.
bad. So I ended
what did
up,
you do?
I went in. I'm glad I
Did you have a
didn't pass
Benadryl
out.
with you?
No. So I went
God.
in.
I carry them in buckets in my purse.
Now I do.
Okay.
Now I do.
Yeah.
And they're not expired.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
not
if
expired.
not, I've got a whole thing. I've actually probably got 2 things in my purse. I'll give you
Smart.
one.
I
Yeah.
mean, so smart.
That's how, no.
Yeah.
I have
so
to roll like that.
I drove home. I went in and I left her my card and I was like, I have to go. I don't feel good. I'm not doing well. So, and she was like, whoa. Got in my car, drove home. Thankfully, I don't live too far with my
Oh my
windows
God,
down.
I would have been,
Yeah,
it's a miracle that you were okay. That
know.
was
Not
not,
a
a good
smart move.
move. Yeah.
And I get home, get to the Benadryl, and that's when I realized it expired in 2017. I was like,
Yeah.
so I text my husband and I said, should I risk it and drive to Walgreens? I need this.
Yeah.
And I did.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And I literally, before I even paid, I opened
Yeah.
the Benadryl.
Oh, I'd have
and
been
like,
popping it. Yeah.
yeah. So, but now, and
Did you
this
take
was
2
like
of them?
a month, yes. This was like a month or 2 ago, and I still have like a big nodule thing. It's
And
gross.
it sounds like you have the same problem I do.
Yes.
When your body has an overreaction to
Okay.
something, like a significant overreaction, it will drop your blood pressure.
Okay, so that's why I felt like that.
And that's why you will feel faint, because it's like your body freaks out over it. Believe me, unfortunately, I've had this happen way too often. And so and it's random. Sometimes I'll have a really bad reaction and sometimes it's not as bad. Most of the time Benadryl can do the
Can
trick.
knock it.
But I have ended up in the ER a couple of times
Okay,
over
well, good.
allergies.
Noted.
But
Noted.
you need an EpiPen.
I
If
do.
you have had that kind of a reaction, you definitely need that.
need to go
and you
get that.
need not expired Benadryl in
Not
your purse.
almost 10-year expired Benadryl.
No, exactly. Not at all. Not at all. Well, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to have to look up. I've got some really cool questions for you.
Ooh.
We have a segment in the podcast that is where you're going to take this paddle,
Okay.
get it ready, and we have feral and fabulous.
I love this.
On either side.
Okay.
I know, and you mentioned earlier that you went to UT.
Yes.
So I'm going to give you several different things and you tell me whether you think it's feral or fabulous.
I love this.
And the thing I love about feral and fabulous, which is kind of how it evolved into being the podcast name, is that feral can actually be, because some people are like, feral is like crazy or wild, which, yeah, but something can be feral and really cool.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I think there are many people in the world that are feral in a good way.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
They're fairly fabulous.
They are. Exactly. Exactly. I love that.
With a PH.
With a PA. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that.
Continuing our theme for the day.
I totally agree. Everything is with a PH now. But I do feel like, again, things can be feral and fabulous at the same time.
Agreed.
But things can be fabulous. But if you tell me, or if you mention somebody that maybe I don't care for, throwing them a little shade, it'd be like, oh yeah, they're fabulous.
Yes. Yes.
And they're really not. You know what I mean? But you say they're fabulous in a very derogatory way. So that's the thing I love about kind of feral and fabulous is either word can kind of be interchangeable depending on, the point of view.
Yes.
Okay. So you tell me, feral or fabulous, Miss UT girl, Matthew McConaughey.
Ooh. Okay. He's a little feral.
Thank you.
He's a little feral.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's a little rough, but kind of a good rough.
Yeah. No, I get it.
But a little, it's
feral.
a little feral.
Absolutely. Love it. Love it. So, like I said, it can be very
feral.
interesting.
Yeah.
No. And I know we've kind of talked about it a little bit. Cheese buzz.
Oh, okay. Okay. I will say I'm an El Haro girl.
Okay. Me too.
I'm an Arturo girl.
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm not going to turn down a chispa.
Exactly.
But if I had a choice,
Yes.
I would go with an Arturo.
Absolutely.
So
I agree with you.
I'm going to say fabulous, but in like the opposite way.
Understand.
You know?
Understand? Yes.
They're like fabulous. They're
yes,
fabulous.
exactly.
But, you know.
I get it.
Yeah.
No. Totally.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we are so, I mean.
We're on the same page.
No, I'm telling you, we're so similar in so many different ways. I mean, we must have, we're sisters from another
we
mister
are.
or something like that.
I
Or,
love it.
I don't know. We'll figure out what that relationship is.
Yeah.
Okay. This next one, I'm going to be really interested to hear your answer because I have no idea what your answer is going to be. The 5 a.m. club.
Oh. Ugh.
Oh, love it.
Never.
Love it.
No.
Same.
That's
My
a
husband,
hard no.
No, thank you. Oh my gosh, you literally are like my way younger twin. Younger, multi-generational sister. I'm telling you because I feel the same way. My husband's in the 5 a.m. club proudly.
No.
And like he can pop up at 5 a.m. and he starts journaling. He does, his, I don't know, his mantra. I'm not even sure because it's 5 a.m. So I want nothing to do with that.
Right.
But he does get up. And of course, our dog, we have a Doberman.
The dogs, right, or the dog,
Lacey.
yes.
Yeah, Lacey, who is his other daughter.
Yes.
And so he gets up and feeds her at 5 a.m. And then he'll, like I said, he'll do all of his, just journaling and his mantras and whatever else he does, his positivity, he'll even work out. We have a whole converted garage space. And then like by 7 a.m., he's like, I've seized the day.
No.
And I'm just like,
no.
At 7 a.m., I'm going to start thinking about waking up. Good morning, America, maybe, whatever.
I might snooze a few times.
Yeah. But I'm sorry. Before 7 o'clock a.m.,
no,
I'm grumpy.
The only time
I'm not happy about it.
Only time you can get up before 5 a.m. is to catch a flight.
And I'm still grumpy about that.
Same.
In fact, I'm going to
ruins the first
I'm going to
day.
involve Matt, our fearless producer of this podcast, because Matt, in addition to all the other million things that he does to run the team, the show, the life, pretty much, literally, and this is sad, but true. If you put a gun to my head right now and made me book a flight, I would struggle. I would really struggle, even at gunpoint. I'm not saying I couldn't pull it off because I think I could. I have that much confidence, but I can't say it's from experience that I could do it. It's just I think I could figure it out.
Yes.
But he pretty much books all the flights for us. Even when he's not going with us, he books all of the flights. Let me just make that clear.
Love it.
It's crazy.
We love
but true.
Matt.
We love us some Matt, some AKA Lupus Thunder.
Yes.
But that's a whole nother story. If any of you guys don't know who Lupus Thunder is, you're going to have to look it up because there's a cool story behind it. But, and we're going to have Lupus on, not only as the producer. I know. Maybe you could be the producer that day when Lupus is actually the guest.
We'll do a little Freaky Friday.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that idea. Yes. I love the idea of the Freaky Friday podcast too, and the switcheroo.
Okay.
I'm vibing with that.
I'm on board.
Anyway, so I'm with you. 5 a.m.
Totally
feral. Not in a good way.
Hard no.
I'm hard no. God bless those people that get up at 5, and I'm so happy for the people that do that. The doctors that work at the hospitals that need to be up at 5 a.m.
We need some 5 a.m.ers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Starbucks,
absolutely.
coffee places.
Oh, for sure. I get it. I really truly appreciate those people.
Right.
It's just not me.
It's not for us.
It's not. No, it's
we
not
don't
for
need
us.
It.
We're not.
We don't
we're
need
not
5
vibing
a.m.
with that. It's not happening. So I I have another one I'm super interested to hear your answer on. Chicken wings.
Oh, no. I do not eat bones. Nothing on a bone.
Nothing on a bone?
No.
I'm sure Graham's not happy about that.
I know. Nothing on a bone.
I gotcha.
I have a funny story about that. I was at a friend's house. I think I was in 4th grade. My mom still tells the story. And her mom was awesome, single mom. She made this casserole. So as you know, like rice and stuff or whatever.
I love a good casserole.
Me too.
Yeah. Especially when there's rice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But carbs now, so I really can't.
I understand him.
In 4th grade, I did the carbs. And so it's this casserole, and there were chicken breasts set on top. So, you grab a scoop of the slop, grab a chicken breast.
Yeah.
So whatever, doing it, cut into it, and I'm like, oh, Lindsay, I think there's a bone in mine. And the mom was like, yeah, there's bones. Or maybe it wasn't a chicken breast. Maybe it was like other piece of the body.
Wait a minute. Back this train up again. Are you telling me there were bones in the casserole?
Yes.
Okay.
In the meat. It was like a big chunk of meat,
Ironically, I hate bones as well.
See?
I will not.
No.
I will eat a chicken breast.
Yes.
But I will not eat a drumstick.
Oh, no.
Because
no.
if it's got the bones and the veins.
All the ligaments.
No. Oh my
no.
God. No, I'm freaking. I'm with you.
So gross.
But if I had ever had a bone in a casserole. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm tapping out at that point. And I probably would never even do a casserole again. I think I would be that traumatized.
It was awful. But she made it like that. She's like, oh yeah, that's the chicken we buy. And I'm like, oh man.
Oh my God.
My mama don't buy chicken with bones in it. No.
Oh, that sounds even dangerous.
I know.
I mean, seriously.
And like my
that's
dad.
That's just not a Morgan Wallen album. That is dangerous. I mean, that is flipping
dangerous.
Ridiculously dangerous.
My dad likes pork chops with bones. So growing up.
Not in a casserole, I hope.
No. No. I always had to cut her. I'd make my mom. She's so motherly. So
I
loving.
love your mom.
She's fun. But she would always cut the meat off the bone for me.
Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah. And you know what? So Cheryl.
Yes, so Cheryl.
So Cheryl. Yes, absolutely.
Yes. But no, chicken wings, no. Or no.
Not happening?
No. Can't do it.
Okay. All right, so I got another one for you. Las Vegas.
Oh, fabulous.
Love it.
I'm going January 3rd.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
We are so related.
Gosh, it's the
Vegas
best.
is my favorite place. No, I
love it.
Freaking love Las Vegas.
Same.
Literally,
Same.
It is like an adult
Matt loves
Disneyland.
Las Vegas too.
No, absolutely. I mean, I will tell you, as you know, I have been to Lupus Thunder. I mean, I have been to Vegas with Lupus Thunder.
Yes.
In fact, the whole way I discovered, I don't know if you even know the story.
Ooh.
I did not know that Matt's name, his rock name, was Lupus Thunder.
Oh, right.
Until the first time we went to Las Vegas, and it was myself and Dave and Matt and some of the other staff.
Right.
And so we were in the casino. We had just flown in. I don't even remember what. I think we were maybe at Caesars. I'm not 100% sure. I have to. Okay, producer, where were we? What hotel were we when this happened?
We were probably in Mandalay Bay.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, you're
That's
right.
where we stayed that time.
You're absolutely right. It was Mandalay Bay. Okay.
Wait, but close. I've never been to Mandalay Bay.
No. I knew
close,
he would know. Okay, so we're walking into the hotel. We're getting ready to check in, and I'm not exaggerating, but from across the casino, I mean like across a far distance, like I couldn't even see that far.
Right.
But they started yelling, Lupus
For
Thunder.
Lupus.
And I'm like, what is a Lupus Thunder? I'm just like, that is like.
Is this a type of sandwich?
Yeah, I wasn't
Lupus
sure.
Thunder.
No, I wasn't
It
sure.
literally is like the one time in America somebody recognized
Oh,
it.
yeah,
She had to
right.
be there.
All I'm saying
Yeah,
is
right.
true story, and I have witnesses because we had a bunch of people with us, and I'm just like, I'm clueless. And so I'm like, who is Lupus Thunder? And they're like, that's Matt. I'm like,
that is
oh
amazing.
my God. So anyway, that was, I don't even know how many years ago. How many years ago was that? 14 years ago or 13 or?
Yeah, that's got to be 14 years ago. It's
pretty fabulous.
It was the first year.
Fairly
it was,
fabulous.
I started that February, and that was November, I believe, of that year.
God. Okay. So it was the same. Okay. It was the
What
same
a welcome
year.
to the company.
Yeah, I know,
Man.
exactly, right? So, I mean, obviously, I've always had amazing staff and
for sure.
continue to have amazing staff. And so, which now that we're talking about it, we must plan another staff trip to Las Vegas.
Yes.
I mean, that's got to be in the cards for sure because, again, that is my favorite place to visit.
Yes.
I just love it because it's just so, everything about it is just so freaking cool.
Well, and so I love Vegas because you can do whatever you want.
I know.
You can go to bed at 9.
I know.
And
Which I would never do.
right.
I might,
but if you want to, you can.
yeah, I might be going to sleep at 9 a.m., but
Right. Exactly.
I can't do that because it's Vegas.
I mean, it
Baby.
is just
Yeah,
I love it.
I'm telling you, we are so
love it.
simpatico. I didn't even know. I knew we were, but I didn't know to the extent that we are.
We go deep.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Okay,
Yeah.
I've got a last one for you.
Okay.
On the Feral and Fabulous. Okay, how do you feel about Alien versus Predator?
Oh my gosh. I do not do aliens. I do not do.
I hope not.
I do not. No, definitely don't do
Graham would
aliens.
still be really
I
pissed
know.
about.
No
He's still
bones,
pissed
no
about the other.
aliens. No aliens, no space. I'm not a spacey girl. I'm not an
Okay.
aliens girl.
Okay.
So that is like, it's like
Yeah, what
it's
is
like
it?
the side of the paddle for me.
Okay, that's a first.
That's
It is
a-
the side of the paddle. So we now have a new category for the Feral and Fabulous.
Yeah, 'cause
It's a side paddle.
I don't want to give it feral, but it's not fabulous.
I understand.
I don't really know.
I understand. Okay, I love it.
No aliens for me.
I love it. No, I'm. I have a weird feeling about aliens. I
Yeah?
probably don't have the same feeling as you, but I don't want to encounter one. You know.
So you think they're real? You believe
I
in
kind
them?
of do.
Okay.
I kind of
Okay.
do. And that's what kind of scares me about them is that I feel like if I was to see an alien, I would really believe it was an alien. And then I would have a problem with that. So I think that would be the thing. If I thought they were fake, then I could be like in a movie, I'm
Right.
fine because I know that the movie's not real. But the concept of aliens, I do believe exists. And so because of that, I think I'm a little kind of weirded out by it.
Yeah.
So I'm maybe a side paddle with you on that, you know.
Just kind of.
Yeah, just I'm weirded out by it
Yeah.
because of the whole concept. So
I agree.
I get that.
I agree.
So, well, lady, you have
so
been
fun.
an amazing guest. It's so
love
much
this.
fun.
When can I
And,
come back?
Hey, trust me, you will be back. We didn't even scratch the surface of all the stuff that we have gone through and dealt with
So
in this
fun.
crazy business of real estate and life.
Well,
you
you're
know?
the best.
No,
You're the best.
Definitely, that is not the case. But I would love to have you back
would
as a
love to
guest,
come
and I'm
back.
looking forward to it.
Yes.
So the one thing I can tell you guys is I don't know who the next guest is going to be, but we are going to keep on keeping on because that's what we do. So
Yes.
Thank you so much to anybody out there listening, and appreciate you so much. Bye.
Adios.